And how the fuck you been? That was wild. CeeDee here with Booze for Thought. I don't even know what fucking date it is. It's 22nd of December. We're closing in. It's almost Christmas. Fa la 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 la. I'm actually, as chipper as I sound, I'm actually pissed off again. Because I was talking with you guys in the last podcast about how fucking hot it is. And my fucking fan shit itself at home. And so I went out fan shopping, right? And holy Mary, Mother of Jesus, they're charging to the high fucking heavens for fucking Dyson fans. I went looking for one of those super crazy fucking no blades circle hole air cannon fucking doodah thingy-majigs. And the cheapest fan I could actually find in the Dyson section was $749 fucking dollars. For $750, I could probably hire one of those, you know, those Hawaiian skirt-wearing coconut titty girls with a fucking palm leaf to just fan me gently all day. Ooh, fan me gently. Like some I Dream a Genie shit, you know? But seriously, how much of an asshole do you have to be to spend nearly $1,000 on some cool air? I could pay a homeless dude $20 to just come and breathe. Is that cool enough? I mean, fair enough, if I fall asleep, he'll probably steal my fucking wallet. But I mean, what have I got in there? The chip on my fucking bank card never fucking works, so good luck with that. So without my PIN, you're pretty fucked. And what, my Flybys? You can have my Flybys card. You can go to fucking... What even one is that? Coles? Oh, God. Yeah, you can go in there. Actually, I was watching some shit this morning, and... Oh, surprise, surprise. Trump's in trouble! Old Trumpy. Trump boy's in trouble again. For the whole court thing. How he was getting judged by, like, a dude of Mexican descent. And he's like, yeah, it's bias. And you know what? I got two things to say about it. One, he's absolutely, like, right. It is kind of biased. But two, I literally have no fucking solution for what you could do. Maybe get, like, a mixed jury as opposed to, like, a judge's ruling. I know there's a different thing there, but I don't know the difference. I'm drinking iced coffee, so excuse me, because it's fucking 10 a.m., so Booze for Thought is not fueled by booze again. So it's all a lie, people. Our relationship is built on a web of lies. You know that. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to fucking turn anything on without seeing Trump getting in trouble. Trump's in trouble! But yeah, it's... I don't get it. I mean, I get how you can see it looking sort of like racist, but, I mean, that's because he said some racist shit. And, yeah, I mean, you got to give him a chance, though. Like, I understand that it's 100% biased. They're making a decision that's basically going to be based on their heritage. Like, I'm pretty sure his parents are not from America. I'm not sure. He was from Philadelphia, I'm pretty sure, the judge. But, like, I totally get it. I get it. Like, it's 100% biased. Are you kidding? But that just shows not how racist Trump is, but how sort of fucked up the legal system is. That they, you know, I don't know. I have no grounds to fucking talk about it whatsoever, and I probably sound like an ignorant fuckwit, but hey, put my two cents in, alright? But, speaking of homeless dudes, actually, that reminds me, this one time, when I was a fucking teenager, the scariest fucking thing happened with this homeless dude. He was this Aboriginal guy, and, alright, don't, before you get your fucking knickers in a knot, I'm not being racist here, alright? Listen, it's relevant to the story, alright? So, I finished work, I was, going down to the bus stop to catch the bus home, and because I was working in the mall at the time, I think this is when I worked at the t-shirt store, everyone else was finishing work, so the bus stop was fucking packed. There was heaps of people there. And I was like, oh, God, I've been standing up all day. I'm not going to get to fucking sit down. Oh, God. I think I nearly put too many syllables in sit down there. I was like, sit down. And this dude, anyway, was sitting there. He had like a cowboy hat on. And he fucking gets up. He was like a homeless dude. Like, the cowboy hat was probably the most expensive thing he had on, and I think he might have found it. But yeah, he had like a whole bunch. He had like a knapsack and shit with him. You know, like I don't want to say like a hobo pole. You know, those, not his dick. Jesus. Like a, what's it called? Is it like a bundle? I don't know. Fuck, anyway. Those sticks with the little package on the end. See, now you're just thinking of dicks. Anyway. He gets up off the seat and runs across the road for another bus. And I don't know, the dude wouldn't let him on the bus for some reason. But he got up and I was like, fuck yeah, it's spare seat. So I sat down there. And the bus across the road wouldn't let him on. And so the bus drives past and he's still standing there. It was like a fucking horror movie. Like the bus went and he was just like staring straight at me like, hey! And I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get my ass kicked. I can't fight at all, let alone fight this fucking gargantuan of a man. He was huge. And, yeah, he just starts like, I think he was a bit drunk, so he sort of starts like stumble walking towards me. And he goes, hey, you stole my seat. And I was like, oh shit, here we go. And he goes, you stole my seat just like you stole my country. And I was like, oh shit. At that point I was like, oh no, he didn't play that fucking card like I was on Captain Cook's fucking boat. Like I manned that shit and jumped off on the shores there and fucked up this whole thing. But the funniest thing that he fucking said was, he goes, all over a loaf of fucking bread. Which I can only think because they sent all the fucking convicts over here, they were like the shittiest of the shitty criminals, that they were just like, we don't want them, send them to some fucking deserted island, which they thought this was a deserted island, which obviously it fucking wasn't. There was a whole bunch of fucking people here. In fact, there was a whole fucking civilization. Sorry, it's the morning, so forgive me if I'm stumbling on my words here, people. It's alright, I'm having a drink. But yeah, so they sent the shittiest of the shitty fucking over here, and in fact there was generations upon generations of fucking people that have been here for, God only knows, probably thousands of years. You know, if you believe in evolution out there, which I 100%, I'm backing that shit. And you got to believe that fucking everyone, you know, descended from, it's ascended. Fucked if I know. No, we're descendants of, yeah, that's right. Yeah, descendants of apes and or great apes anyway. I think. Fuck. Who am I? Who am I to say? Really? You're listening to me. Do it. But yeah, I see. Now I'm fucking lost where the fuck I was at. Yeah. So they. I imagine we're here for. Oh fuck! I imagine the same of us, descendants from apes. So they've probably been here, you know, millions of years. But where do I have grounds to say? I don't, because I'm, as far as I know, I'm pretty much British, because I'm pretty sure, well, my dad's from England, directly from England. He's from Hartlepool. I never know how to say it, because I'm not from there, am I? No, I'm from fucking Wollongong, mate. And mate, I'm from fucking Wollongong, alright? Why don't you fucking get it? You listen here, cunt. And yeah, so anyway, this guy just coming at me like, all over a loaf of fucking bread. And so I just shit myself. I was like, alright. And he sort of just stopped talking because I was like, alright. Fucking, hey. Diffusing this entire fucking situation like a fucking one of those bomb robots. Hey. And I just got up and I just walked down the fucking road. Because anyway, there's a reason for that. I wasn't just like, fuck it, I'm out. That's it, I'll walk home. Because it was like a 40-minute bus ride home. So a very, very long walk. I was like, fuck it, there's enough time. And I just walked to the next bus stop. I was only like, 100 meters down the road. So I wasn't You know, 2 blocks for you American motherfuckers, dude. 2 blocks down the road, I got fucking to the bus stop, dude. He wasn't on the bus it was going on, so it was all cheese. It was all fucking cheesy, dude. Easy pleasy, ready to sneezy, you know, dude. I don't know, I was winging it, you know? Winging it. But yeah, that was absolutely fucking terrifying. Usually I have generally, I don't know why, I just have that miscreant look about me, I think. That, fucking homeless people just, they're not threatened by me, I don't think. So I generally have good interactions when I do interact with them. There was one good time I was really fucking hungover, and this dude thought I was doing this crazy good deed. And I sort of both feel bad, but good at the same time, because it's like a bad on a good. But I was at Central Station in Sydney, and it was like 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. I was so hungover, and I had a bag full of, I was just like snacks and a full bottle of juice. Nothing was open in it, and I was so sick of carrying it. And there was a dude sleeping there, and it was the weirdest fucking situation. He was sleeping in a sleeping bag, and it was next to like the, what do you call it? Like it's like the ticket booth, but the manned one. Usually we just have ticket machines. I don't know if America's the same, or if you still go to them windows like, one to California, dude. I'm going straight down the coast, dude. I honestly don't know where the fuck California is. So I don't know anything about the American map, and they don't know anything about ours. So yeah, we're fucking even. Even Stevens. Shia LaBeouf's, everyone fucking forgets Shia LaBeouf was in that weird fucking Disney show with that chick that was in, I think she was in Scary Movie, the one that was the cheerleader that got her head cut off. I think they're the same person. And she's like, "Ma'am, I'm scared," and he like cuts her head off, and she's like, "Ah," in the bin. Anyway, so this guy's laying down there, right? And I was like, well, I can't just put the food there in case he's just like a backpacker or something, and he's fine, and like, he just wakes up, what the fuck? Who left all this shit? This is not my shit. So I was hungover, and I think I might have still been a bit drunk. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, so that's a very high probability there, people, you know? And, so I'm drinking my iced coffee. And yeah, so I walk up to him, with this bag of shit, and I sort of like nudge him, like, like sort of poke him, hey. And he sort of just looks at me, and I didn't want to like yell it, and I was like, it was such a strange, you know, I like leaned into him, and I go, hey dude, are you homeless? It's like, maybe I was going to snap, like I had a sexual fetish for homeless. I was like, hey, are you homeless? Yeah, man. Well, I have this van, parked out the front, and, I don't live too far from you. Maybe you want to come home and dance for me, and I'll throw money at you while you dance, like some real creepy fucking American Psycho bathroom stall kind of shit. Let me do lines of coke off your homeless body. No, anyway, so I nudge him anyway, and he looks at me, and I go, are you homeless, dude? And he goes, yeah, I guess. Like, he wasn't quite, like, that was the moment that he was like, shit, I really guess I am. And I was like, I realized now it was so fucking dumb, but I was like, cool, alright. Like, I said cool, I was like, he was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, it was a good thing. And I know he's not listening to this, probably. Maybe he is. Maybe he's made it. Hey, and let's cross our fingers that he's listening to this in his office right now. Like, hey, here's to you, CeeDee. Taking a sip of his scotch while there's, you know, the receptionist blows him under the table, and all you can hear in the background is just of her head smacking on the table, and her heels clicking up and down on that marble floor. Hey, sweetheart, don't scratch the floor, huh? Anyway, so I get carried away, folks. And anyway, so I give him, I go, dude, I got this bag of shit. Just some food and stuff. It's all unopened. You can have it. And he goes, oh, dude, are you sure, man? And I go, yeah. No problem, dude. Like, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there, catch my train, go the fuck home, you know? I didn't want to carry that shit. So I gave it to him. He was really thankful. He shakes my hand. And I'm walking away. And the dude... Oh, there's a dude, this fucking Asian dude was sitting over in this chair. And he looks at me and smiles. And just as I'm sort of walking away, he just... And I was like, yeah, all right, fucking shit, thank you. Like, I was sort of like, away. So that's my only sort of good deed for the homeless I've really done. I give him cigarettes and change and stuff. There's this dude at Redford Station. He's really cool. He sits on a bucket, and sometimes he'll just tap on the bucket, and he's got really good beats. So go drop him some cash. Do that. He's a cool cat. The only other homeless person story I think comes to mind, I don't know if I've told you guys, and forgive me if I have, because y'all know CeeDee in my old age of 25, you know, I'm forgetful, alright? I did a lot of drugs in my early years in the 70s. I wasn't alive then. I was coming home from, where the fuck was I? It was like New Year's or something anyway. I was with my ex-partner. I'm not naming her because, yeah, fuck that noise. Anyway, I'm coming home and I really had to piss. I was just around the corner from my house. Excuse me, sorry if there's any ladies. Oh, the ladies. Listening. I had to urinate, and I went behind a bush. I went behind this bush to take a piss, and I was pissing, and I hear this dude go, hey! And I was like, shit. And not like a meter away from me, this homeless dude is sleeping, and I'm like, shit, I just pissed in this dude's house. And I was like, dude, I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure I had a beer or something on me, and I gave him the beer. I think I gave him like $20 that I had in my pocket, and I tried to shake his hand, and he just would not fucking shake my hand, and I was like so drunk that I was nearly crying. This was the time that I was vomiting red Play-Doh, so I don't know if I carried on that story to this, but I probably forgot. Forgive me if I didn't, and I'm retelling the story. Anyway, he wouldn't shake my fucking hand. I'm wondering why. And finally he's like, fuck it, and he shakes my hand, and I get out of there, and I go up to my partner, and she's like, let's fucking go. She was pissed, because she just really wanted to go home. I don't think she was drunk at all. And you know when you got that drunk friend, and you got to drag their ass home, it was kind of like that, except she didn't like the person she was dragging home. And she would much rather have just left me out there in the bush with the homeless dude. And hey, I probably would have much rather have stayed with the homeless dude as well. But let's not get into that, hey? Let's not get mean about things. And I was wondering, and I go, he just wouldn't shake my hand. Do you know, like, why? And she goes, you were just pissing. You just had your cock in your hand, and you tried to get this dude to basically touch your fucking cock by default. And so I came to terms with the fact that he wouldn't shake my hand. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That definitely 100% makes sense. And then I went home, and I'm pretty sure passed out on the couch or in the toilet or something. Anyway, guys, that's been Booze for Thought. It's almost Christmas. Fuck, I nearly knocked my shit over. Sorry, I'm just checking how long I'm running here. 22nd of December, 2016. It's been good chatting with you guys again. Sorry for my ignorant thoughts again. Forgive me. I'm not sorry, but you know that, right? Hey, Booze for Thought. It's been fun chatting with you guys. 22nd December 2016, and I'll talk to you guys soon. You assholes have fun, huh? Have a good couple of days.